Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and it has been quite a long time since we have visited Rancho del Arroyo for the Great One grind. But today I'm going to try something that I've never done before. We are going to kill somewhere between 300 and 500 whitetail deer today. I'm not exactly sure which number we're going to go with, but somewhere between 300 and 500. And we're just going to see how many diamonds, rares, trolls, and possible great ones we could get in 500 or so kills. I'm really hoping that this will produce something, and I mean, already there's a couple deer here that are pretty nice. I doubt that guy's gonna make diamond, but he is a nice looking buck, and there was one other that I saw a second ago that's pretty decent, and it's this guy right here, but we're only going to be showing, obviously, the good stuff that we find, because if I tried to show 500 kills in one video, it would be an incredibly long video, and I don't think any of you want to watch a 50-minute video, but we will show off all the good trophies that we find along the way, and this guy right here seems to be the first one, so let's get a shot lined up on him. And that looked to be a solid hit. Or not. Never mind, it was not a solid hit at all. If we get lucky, he might come back before he dies off, though. Now, before I actually pick anything up, let's go ahead and take a look at how many kills we are currently at. So we are at 28,119 total harvests. So by the time we're done with this, I want this to be around 28,500 or 28,600 kills, and then we will probably be good there. But I definitely just want to get at least a few hundred and see what we can manage to get out of them, because I have a feeling if we put in a ton of effort like that, we could probably get some pretty awesome trophies. Well, here's our big buck. Let's go ahead and take a look at his score. Unfortunately, we messed him up, and he would have been a 235.90, so that is our first decent buck of the day. As I suspected, though, it was not anything diamond potential. Well, I have been incredibly surprised with the lack of good trophies that I have come across during the last, 160 kills or so. Let's actually take a look at what we're at right now. We started at 28,119, and we're now at 28,281, and I haven't seen anything above 230, but we did just spot a couple bucks right here. This one's 238 to 279, and then this one back here is 215 to 256. And both of them appear to be pretty decent deer. This one in particular is really nice, though. This one, not nearly as nice, but still a decent buck to try and take down. So we're going to try and take both of these. This one in the front, I think, has a chance at diamond, but the back one, I don't think does. And just like that, we got ourselves 4 whitetail deer. Let's try to get that doe as well. See if we can hit her with the 300 Magnum too. And there we go. She should go down pretty quick. Let's try to get that guy. And we dropped him as well. And here is the bigger of the 2 bucks. Honestly, looking at it now, I think this is probably going to be low 250s, maybe high 240s, but I don't think it is going to make diamond. And yeah, 241.90. It's actually quite smaller compared to what I thought it would be, but it's still a pretty solid whitetail deer. It's the best one that we've killed as of now. And this other one over here should be a little bit lower, I would imagine. But honestly, it's not a bad looking buck. This one's a pretty decent one, and it is a 229.60. Kind of a wonky feller, though. Definitely not your average whitetail deer. So we are now at just about 200 whitetail kills. We're only 5 off of 200 kills, and we got our first level 3 of the day. So that is a pretty nice looking whitetail. I don't know if this is going to make diamond. It kind of has troll written all over it, if you ask me, but there's always a chance, so hopefully this thing ends up making it. It's kind of a cool looking rack. It almost looks a little bit higher up than normal. So I'm really hoping this thing does end up making it, but I don't have my hopes too high because of my history with these smaller level 3s, but I guess we shall see. Let's try to get him to actually face us. Or not face us, but go broadside. There we go. And just like that, we got him down, along with all the does that were with him. Let's hope this guy ends up making diamond. I think he's got a chance, but probably won't end up making it. Well, there's our buck, and as I was thinking, that tip-to-tip spread is not looking great, so I don't have super high hopes for this guy. But let's see what he ends up being. It is just a gold, 248.30. That is a terrible troll, actually. That is a very bad troll. Typically they only troll by like a point or two, but this one's way lower scoring than that. That's quite unfortunate, but at least we got a level 3 on the day. Well, as of now, we are about 29 kills away from hitting 300 whitetail in one day, and I swear I am about to go insane shooting all these whitetail. It's not quite as fun as I thought it would be, and what you guys have seen so far is the only decent things that I have found during almost 300 kills for whitetail deer. We're just not finding much, so I've decided to check some of my other lakes, see if there's any diamonds hanging out at those, because one thing I have noticed is that sometimes when I'm not getting a lot of diamonds or rares to spawn, I end up going to different parts of the map or different zones that I typically don't check, and then I end up finding either a diamond or a rare. So we're gonna see if that'll give us anything. I don't expect much at this point, but it's worth a shot. Well, we can't see it right now, but I do believe that is a piebald whitetail doe. So although it's not a buck, we did finally get something cool to spawn. But unfortunately, I haven't had much else besides that level 3. But I guess we'll wait for her to come back here and then take her down. It's the first rare of the day, so at least that's awesome. Well, after waiting for quite a while for her to come back, I think she's about the only one that didn't come back, so we do have to go chase her down. Hopefully she's not going to be too far away. These tracks seem to be leading in this direction, so hopefully we'll be able to catch up to her and take her down without having to do a time reset, but if all else fails, we can just do that. I'm just wanting to get her down so we can continue on with the hunt, and that is a mule deer, but that's not really what we're after. Well, there she is. We finally managed to find her. Now we just got to catch up to her and try to get a shot into her, and hopefully she won't go too far, because this chase has been going a lot longer than I wanted it to. There we go. Finally got her into an open field. Let's go ahead and end this. Hopefully we can get into the vitals. And just like that, she is down. So that's our first rare of the day. It only took us almost 300 kills to get it, and it's just a doe, but we finally got a rare on the ground. There she is, our very first rare of the day. Managed to get a liver, stomach, right lung shot. Not too bad at all. It is, however, quite unfortunate that our very first rare of the day just happens to be a doe, but that's part of just doing this strategy that I've been doing where you kill everything. Some of the rares are going to end up being does instead of bucks, unfortunately. So I had left this zone right here as a doe only zone for the longest time, and I come back here and it's got bucks once again, and 2 of them are actually pretty good size, so I guess we will take both of these guys out and then try to get a 3rd buck as well. Because those are a couple really nice whitetail, and I want to take them down on the off chance that they end up scoring decently high. Alright, let's take a look at these bucks. Both of them are pretty decent. I don't think they are diamond potential, but they're definitely good sized deer. That one's a 236.50, and then this one is a 220.80. That's actually kind of surprising. It actually looked way bigger when we first took the shot on it, but I guess it was just the 220s, but at least we got that 236 out of this bunch. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a level 3 finally. And you know what's funny about this is I've been hunting this herd for quite a long time, but I had never actually gone clear down this far. I've been shooting the part of the herd that sits over here, and I didn't realize that there was a full other herd using this zone that had a level 3 in it. I'm now wondering how long this thing has been here, because I've only shot the ones that are, well, right where this doe is, and from the area that I take them from, which is right around here, that level 3 is never in render, so this guy's probably been here for months at this point, and we're just now finally going to get to take him out, but that does look like a guaranteed diamond. I could not see that guy not making it. So we definitely want to make sure we get a good shot on him. And because of that, I'm going to try and get him to go broadside. And let's hope that that doesn't fully spook him. And yeah, just put him alert. Come on, we just need you to go broadside. Hopefully it will. And just like that, we've got a level 3 whitetail on the ground. That is awesome. I'm glad we finally got something. Let's actually take a look at what our current kill count is. So we're at 28,394. This will be 95, which means we are around wow, only like 23 or so off of hitting 300 kills. This has been crazy, just absolutely crazy. We went from getting pretty much nothing in around 260 or 270 kills roughly, and then we had that piebald doe, and once I started looking around the map in spots that I hadn't been checking, we ended up finding this level 3 as well. So we did have good stuff on our map, it was just hiding in areas that I wasn't hunting. And I feel like because of the fact that these guys were hiding out, I probably was having worse spawns because of it. Now obviously it's not confirmed, but there is suspicions that there is some type of herd balancing system. This has been a theory for a very long time in the Call of the Wild community. Most of you probably already know that, but I am really starting to feel like that might be the case, because every single time that I have terrible respawns and I don't get diamonds for hundreds of kills, there's always a diamond hiding somewhere on my map that I didn't realize. And I really do feel like that is one thing that we have to take into account whenever you're not having good spawns. There might just be a really good trophy hiding somewhere on your map of that species, and I really do feel that way more and more that I hunt whitetail deer. But this guy right here is a 262.90 diamond whitetail. Absolutely amazing. That is by far the best thing that we have killed today. Second level 3 in 300 kills. Which honestly, when you think about it, 2 level 3s and 300 kills is not that much, but because we did get the rare doe, it kind of evens it out. We're getting an average of 1 good trophy per 100 kills today. And the second we find something good, I swear, it just keeps happening. We got the piebald doe, then a couple kills later, we ended up getting that level 3. And now I come back to the lake that we've been farming heavy this whole time, and we've got another level 3. Now, I doubt this thing will make diamond, but it is another 3, and we also have a bunch of other stuff that we need to take out. We're going to try and wipe out as many of this herd as we can. This lake has been primarily what I've been hunting the whitetail at today. We've just been wiping the zones repeatedly and killed so many whitetail here, along with this lake down here. This has also been one that I've been hitting really heavily. But this is the one where we've been finding the good stuff for the most part. Not necessarily in today's video, but over the course of all the Great One grinds we have done, this has been the lake where I've found some of the most diamonds, and I think rares as well. But let's go ahead and try to get this guy down, although let's take this doe first since she is close and it probably won't spook off that whitetail. And now that we have got her, let's get a quick range just to make sure. Yeah, it's around 280, so we should be fine right here. And just like that, he is down, along with a couple of the others. Let's go ahead and wipe these out just so you guys can kind of see what I've been doing this whole time. Just wiping out whitetail like crazy. Every single one that I get a shot at gets taken down. And we do need to reload real quickly. And now that we have spooked off the rest of these, we kind of just wait for them to calm down. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for them to calm down, let's go claim the rest of these, including that 3. You know, when I pulled the trigger on this buck, I was a little bit worried that it might be a spine shot, but as we get up here, it looks like it definitely was not, and I believe this is our level 3 right here. You know, it's got a chance at being diamond now that I look at it close. I definitely think this one could make it, and unfortunately, it's just barely below at 254.20. So out of today, we've got 2 trolls, a diamond, and a piebald doe, and that's out of just under 300 whitetail deer. So we've been doing pretty decent, nothing crazy. Ooh, hello there. What are you? That is a pretty good buck. Let's just get that guy down as well. Don't want to let him go, although those were terrible shots. Let's just put a couple more into him to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And this other buck that was with this level 3 was a 240.80, so that's 2 really good bucks side by side. And like I was saying, ever since we got that piebald doe, it's just been good deer after good deer. I'm wondering if we have started up a heater. If that's the case, I'm probably going to continue hunting these even after I get done with the video, just to see if anything pops up, because I desperately want to get that 3rd great one so that we can just have the huddle completed and then I don't have to worry about getting any more for a long time. But it's just been difficult to get that 3rd one. Hopefully today will be the day. And there he is, a 236, so he definitely was no diamond potential or anything like that, but another big buck in the same area as those two that we just picked up. This definitely could be something. And now that we have picked up all of those deer, there's a bunch of these that have come back, so what I've been doing is, like I was just saying, once we pick up all of those, we come back here and then finish off the rest of these. And I've just been doing this over and over again for the past, I guess, like 4 or 5 hours. I can't remember when I started, but I know it was around like 4 or 4:30, and now it's 8:37, so we've been at this for way longer than I would have hoped, but it does take time to kill that many whitetail deer. Well, and just like that, we have officially killed 300 whitetail deer. Actually, one extra. I did kill 2 pheasants, that's why we're over the 419 that we were supposed to end on. I shot 2 pheasants and then I just picked up an extra whitetail deer, so we've actually killed 301 whitetail deer, got 1 diamond, 2 trolls, and a piebald doe, along with a few 240s bucks and a couple 230s bucks. And then we also have another deer down over here that we need to pick up, so this will be deer 302. But this has been kind of crazy. I did not expect to be getting 3 level 3s and a piebald. In fact, I kind of expected to get a little bit more, not gonna lie, but we did get a decent amount of good things still. And I guess if you guys were ever curious what you can get out of 300 whitetail deer, this at least gives you an idea of what you could expect, though results will definitely vary since everything is random in Call of the Wild and it's all up to chance. But I'd say we had a pretty good idea now of what we can get by grinding 300 whitetail deer. And we have no place to put any of these deer in our main lodge, or our backup lodge, or the backup to the backup lodge, so we're just gonna go ahead and drop it here in the backup to the backup to the backup lodge, but at least we have a place to put it. But there he is. That is the best thing that we got during this video, and the only thing worth taxidermizing, actually. Even though we did get a few other cool trophies, none of them were quite tax-worthy, except for this guy. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It took a very long time to make, so if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. It really does help the channel out a lot with YouTube's algorithms, and it makes it so the channel ends up doing better in the end. So I really do appreciate all the support from you guys. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click the like button, and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss a video. Also, be sure to leave a comment down below on what you guys think I should do next. Let me know if there's any other species that you would like me to kill 300 of, and see what we can get out of it. And I mean, if enough of you want to see more, then we'll do some more. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!